Playing a bad hand is more important in life than having good cards. Instead, evaluate each day based on the seeds you sow rather than the harvest you get. Everybody sits down to a meal of consequences at some point. A big wallet and a tiny ego are the keys to happiness. It is not really a secret, is it? Good wine also helps. I travel to go, not to get somewhere. I travel for the sake of traveling. Being able to move is fantastic. I carry 2 books in my pocket at all times, one for reading and one for writing. The duty to be joyful is the one that we undervalue the most. By being joyful, we provide the world unidentified advantages. The greatest thing we can find in the wilderness of this world, where we are all travelers, is an honest friend. Share your bravery with others, but keep your concerns to yourself. Those dogs will not be in heaven, do you think? They will arrive much before any of us do, I assure you. We serve as long as we are in love. I would almost say that we are indispensable as long as we are liked by others, and no one is worthless as long as he has a friend. No foreign lands are present. The only foreigner is the traveler. Silence often conceals the most heinous lies. Silent minds, like a clock in a thunderstorm, cannot be confused or scared. Instead, they continue in luck or misfortune at their own speed. A buddy is a present to oneself. To embarrass curiosity is one thing, but to overcome it is quite another. The sinners who never give up are the saints. It is possible to give without loving, but it is impossible to love without giving. To have kept your spirit alive is knowing what you prefer rather than humbly agreeing with what the world says you should choose. Wine is poetry in a bottle. Men should never be afraid of 2 things, humility and goodness. There are not many of them in this harsh world full of aloof, arrogant people. Writing what you mean is more difficult in literature than actually writing. Not to influence your reader, but to influence him in the exact way you choose. A vulnerability cannot be avoided. Sometimes you have to fight it out or die. If that is the case, why not right now? What are your thoughts? Our goal in life is to keep failing in a positive manner rather than to succeed. There are so many things in the world. We should all be as content as kings, I am sure. Perpetual neglect of many other things is the only way to maintain a man's commitment to what he calls his business. Perhaps being a shell collector is a more fortunate fate than being born into $1 million. Although books offer a great, bloodless alternative to life, they are nonetheless good in their own right. Men who are dead do not bite. The best and least expensive lawyer is one who compromises. There is still hope if you are unhappy with yourself. We cannot go back, so we have to continue. Death is already inevitable, so never consider it. The globe will quickly turn into a filthy scoundrel if you continue to drink rum. Many died by suicide. The remainder was handled by drink and the devil. Sometimes I suppose we would be happier to go if we understood everything. Say, I, if you are going to swing at all. If someone does not want to spend time with you, do not squander it. Hopefully, it is better to journey than to arrive. The only fortune worth seeking in life is an aim. Until it is heard by someone who is ready and eager, all speech, spoken or written, is a dead language. In the soul, good and evil are so nearly intertwined. The most attractive men are those that are frightened of something but nevertheless carry it out. We do not always go in search of the most spectacular adventures. A Catholic appetite and a strong sense of self-identity are implied by a propensity for leisure, while excessive busyness is a sign of inadequate vitality. The art of disappointment is what sightseeing is. Every human person we encounter is a mixture of good and evil. The enemy's most ready weapon is the truth that friends suppress. You may rely on the devil to occasionally act in a really gentlemanly manner. Everyone had to start where he was in order to get to where he is now. Police acknowledge marriage as a friendship. The powerful passion is fear. You have to trifle out of fear. A good conscience is 8 parts courage if you want to experience life's greatest pleasures. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you for viewing.